The 10th World Meeting of Families celebration is taking place this week in Rome. The theme for this year's World Meeting of Families is Family Love, a Vocation and a Path to Holiness. While this event has previously drawn together millions of people, this year's event has been limited to 2,000 Catholic families due to COVID-19. Pope Francis is participating in 3 sessions throughout the week and will celebrate Mass with families in St. Peter's Square on Saturday, June 25th. EWTN is the official media partner of this event at the Vatican. And joining us now from Rome is Andreas Thonhauser, EWTN Vatican Bureau Chief. Andreas, thanks for joining us today. Can you explain what the World Meeting of Families is and why it's so important to celebrate families all around the world?
Sure, and thank you, Prudence, for having me on. So, St. Pope John Paul II in 1994 initiated and started the World Meeting of Families. He's famous for pointing out that the future of humanity passes by the way of the family. And from the very beginning, there was this idea that families should come together and meet to celebrate their faith, not alone, but really as a community. And today, this is exactly what we're doing here in Rome. It's the 10th World Meeting of Families, and it's been postponed for a whole year because of COVID. For the same reason, there are only 2,000 delegate families here, and only so many were allowed to participate on behalf of all other families around the world. And that's for the importance of this meeting. The Christian concept of the family as the nucleus of society based on marriage between one man and one woman has come under attack in most regions, as has the value of human life. Families face many difficulties, material ones as well as spiritual ones, and are looking to the Church for support and guidance. Bringing families together here in Rome and on a more local level in dioceses is a great way of strengthening and encouraging them.
Yes, I could not agree more. And today is day 2 of the event. Can you tell us what the atmosphere has been like? What are you hearing from the families in attendance, the people that have traveled all over to Rome?
So today in the morning, I participated in the Holy Mass at St. Peter's Basilica with the families. And it was so beautiful to see how they actually celebrated the Eucharist together. Families from Sweden, Uganda, Australia, the US, really from across the world. We have more than 120 nations here, and it just shows how international, how global the Catholic Church really is, and that we share the same faith, the same hope, and the same love, and that is just beautiful.
Yes, so beautiful to celebrate our universality. And I understand Pope Francis attended the opening festival as well. Can you tell us about his message and what other sessions he is participating at during this week?
So last night at the opening festival, Pope Francis used the metaphor of the Good Samaritan. He said that the Church wants to be this Good Samaritan to the families because it's not always easy to raise children. And this can be, for example, seen in the sacrament of matrimony that can be received within the Church. He made sure to address all couples who gave testimonies last night, but then also reminded us that every family has a testimony to give and a specific role to play. Pope Francis invited the families to listen to the Holy Spirit to better understand their specific role. He will appear on other occasions as well, especially on Saturday, where he will celebrate the main Mass in the evening of this World Meeting of Families. And then at the Angelus on Sunday, he will send out the families. But one thing, Prudence, let me just tell you also one testimony from yesterday that we heard in the Paul VI hall where the families came together. The parents of Chiara Corbella spoke about their daughter and how she sacrificed her own life to receive her child because the young mother had tongue cancer, but she declined treatment as it could have harmed the baby she bore in her womb. And Pope Francis said that Chiara was an inspiration for our path to holiness.
What a beautiful story of sacrifice and of family. Andreas, any other thoughts from this beautiful celebration, and how can people at home tune in to everything that's happening in Rome?
Well, as I said before, there are only 2,000 delegates here because when the meeting was planned, COVID-19 had been much more of an issue than what it is probably now. So for safety reasons, really, this has been limited. And EWTN has been asked to become a media partner to make sure Catholic families around the world can participate in this event, at least online and in front of the television. So a good way is to simply switch on EWTN on your television, Facebook or YouTube, as we're covering every single speech, every mass, all the prayers, and that's the easiest way to follow this event and benefit from the great speakers from around the world that were invited to share their experiences and their wisdom here.
Well, you are doing an excellent job reporting on everything that's going on. Thank you so much, Andreas Thonhauser, EWTN Vatican Bureau Chief. God bless you.
Thank you, Prudence.